Good afternoon.
What's the challenge, I guess, in kind of coming back quickly from what happened on Sunday, and obviously you got a lot of play on this Sunday.
Yeah, it's not really a challenge. It's what we have to do. It's our jobs, and I think guys are focused. Guys came back ready to work. I thought we had a great practice yesterday. I thought guys were flying around, and then so far so good today. So guys understand what's at stake, and just preparing for another game on Sunday.
Is it going to be hard not to peek at the scoreboard or to try to find out what's going on in the other game, knowing that your playoff hopes kind of rest on that game as well?
For us, we got to win the game first. So, guys might peek at the scoreboard. I don't think that matters much. You still got to go out there and execute and do your job, and that shouldn't factor into the way you play. You should play hard regardless of what the situation is. So, I don't know, if that'll happen. I'm not sure how that'll work. It's up to Arizona to show it. But for us, man, we just got to lock in and play ball and do whatever it takes to win.
We saw Ken Walker get going in the first half of the game on Sunday. The last time you guys played Arizona, he rushed for 100 yards. When he's on, what kind of difference does that make for the offense?
I think, talking about when we have a balanced, offense, it starts up front, starts with our offensive line, starts with us running the ball, being efficient in the running game. Ken Walker, again, is one of the better backs in this league, one of the better guys in space. We got to continue to get him the ball. We know how good he is when he gets rolling, and we know the effects that has on the offense. So it's always positive things when he's doing a great job. And mixing Zach in there, and also with the passing game, being efficient in the passing game as well. I think all of that, really leads to us being an explosive offense, something that we want to be. And overall, we just got to continue to find that balance, continue to search for it. Run the ball obviously efficiently, like I said, and then be able to pass it as well.
How's Arizona look defensively now compared to early in the season?
They got some new guys in there, two new linebackers who we didn't see in the first game. Overall, having Buddha back, I think our game was the first one that he played, and he's been playing, pretty well throughout. And so, overall, man, it's really what we've seen. But they have made some adjustments. They got some new personnel, and overall, just different players, but pretty much the same scheme.
Why do you think you guys haven't been as balanced as you wanted to be this year on offense?
Man, that's a great question. I wish I had a direct answer for you, but as I always lead back to execution. I just think it comes down to that on game day. It's a hard league. It's tough. It's tough to win. Tough to run the ball. Tough to pass. It's not going to be easy, but I think we just got to execute better overall. Starting fast is always a good thing. And then, being able to finish in 4 minutes, having a lead and then running the ball late in games, I think that helps out as well. So just overall, us executing better, I think helps out.
How big a factor in that is also just maybe getting some third downs and staying on the field?
Yeah.
Last week, the Steelers had like 20 some more plays than you guys.
Yeah, that's always a big thing. We want to manage and really control the clock, control the possession game. That's why not turning it over is so important. Each possession is so important, and we got to make sure that we're doing great on third down, keeping our own defense on the sideline, letting them rest, playing complementary football, and then scoring touchdowns. It's all about scoring points in this league, and, we drive the ball pretty well, I feel like, for the most part when we have the ball, but we got to score points, and so that's really what it is.
What have you and the offense been best at, you think, this year?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about it. Honestly, I think the best thing so far, if that comes to mind, is us finishing games. The 2-minute offense, I think we've been really good at, and being able to finish games and close them out. I think we've been pretty good.
What do you think the biggest improvement area needs to be?
I think we just need to improve on everything. I don't think there's one thing that we can say needs to improve. I think our entire game has to improve. I think that's something I strive for every single day, man, just pushing myself and trying to be the best I can be so that, I can get better each and every day. And so all of us, we all got to get better. No one's a finished product. This offense is not a finished product, and we got, some ways to go, so we just got to keep working.
You had a couple big plays in the pass game, moving around in the pocket, avoiding pass rush. That pocket movement, how much of that is just awareness, instinct versus something that you are practicing?
A lot of it is actually the drills that I did in the offseason. A lot of those things that I do in my offseason workouts are game-like. I want to make them feel game-like. So, I have tons of footage of me doing the exact same movements that I've done in the game and being able to get a pass off, either on or off platform, and just being able to find ways to get your body in that position with bodies around you. And so a lot of that is instinct too, but it's really down to reps, and I really rep that in the off season.
After the game, you said you couldn't imagine that you guys would be right back here as a team, needing to win and Green Bay to lose. When you look at that, how do you feel about being in the same spot?
It is what it is, man. You gotta play the cards that you're dealt, and I think we dealt ourselves these cards. We had an opportunity to, put ourselves in position to be in control. Obviously, that didn't happen, but we still got a chance to make the playoffs, and so we're gonna need some help, but we got to handle our part first, and so that's what it is. Like I said, I wish we had done a better job in being able to control, our own destiny, but things are where they are, and we just got to move on and go with it, and so that's what we're doing.
You saw Olu in the game for the first time in a while. How have you seen him just gain a better grasp of the offense and perform?
I think Olu has done a great job from the first day he came in, and he's a young guy, but he's very experienced. He's played a lot of football. He understands the game. He's very professional. Comes to work. He studies. He asks the right questions, and then when his opportunity comes, he's always ready. He steps in, does a great job, and so I think Olu is only going to get better. The more reps he gets, the more he's able to see certain defenses, and he'll get faster with his mic points. He'll get faster with all of his communication. But so far, man, I think he's done a great job.
There's another rookie that you go against in practice quite a bit. Devin Witherspoon gets Pro Bowl nod.
Yeah.
How does he challenge you in practice?
Lil Spoon, man, he's so feisty, man. Like, just the type of energy he brings. He's so competitive. Great ball skills, great blitzer, very smart for his age, understands spacing, understands concepts. And, when you go up against guys like that, it's always going to make you better. And hopefully we're making him better as well. So I'm very happy for him, really proud of him. I know he's battled some things, but he's very deserving and, really happy for him.
Mike, I know you and Mike parents have developed a little bit of a relationship. Did you get a chance to watch him Monday night, and your thoughts on the way he played?
Yeah, I did watch. I did watch the game. I thought he played phenomenal. I think Mike has a bright future. I think he's a guy who obviously has a ton of talent. I saw that, up close, and I think he has the ability to play in this league. I know he does. And shoot, man, I hope they pull it off, get the win, and bring it back to Seattle, man. It's been a great story for them. Great story for Mike, all the things he's battled back from. And, I'm just proud to see him doing this thing. He's doing a great job.
DK going over 1,000 yards for back-to-back years. How would you describe the chemistry you guys have had in the last couple seasons?
Yeah, DK, man, he's it's funny. He's only getting better. He's only getting better. He's only really scratching the surface of who he's going to be as a player. He's a young dude, man, and he's still got some ways to go. And to say that is really scary because he's already one of the best. So for him, consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, it's really all the work he's put in. He's deserving. I know he's going to say he wish he had more yards, more catches, and all that. But I think he's done a great job. He's having a heck of a season, and he's a great player, man. We love to have him.